Hi everybody, I'm David Lisot. I'm here for CoinTelevision. It's October 2nd, 2020. I'm in Denver, Colorado for the Denver Coin Expo. It's one of the first of the shows that are being put on during the COVID virus. I'm going to go in and talk to the dealers and the collectors to find out what's going on in the coin market. And masks are required, so I'm going to put on my mask and go in and find out what's going on in terms of the show. Well, they're pretty serious about the masks. Big signs at the first start of the show requiring them. And then when you get to registration, there's a staff of people that'll require you to have a mask and even take your temperature.
May we see your ID? Thank you. Right here. Perfect. There you are. Okay. And we will be open in about 8 minutes.
Hey, you guys, you're doing admission at the Denver Coin Expo. What's it like letting people in?
We could not be more excited to let people in to the coin show, especially the Denver Coin Expo. The show is amazing, and we have not been to a show in almost a year now. This is fantastic, super stoked. We thought we were gonna get some resistance with people having to comply. We're having to take temperatures. We have a lot of strict policies we're enforcing, masks, and we're keeping everybody safe. We have not had any issues so far at all. People are so happy to be here and to be free to buy coins. It's great.
What about security at the show?
Overall, everybody's been very compliant, very nice. This is actually my first show that I've worked, and I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed at the amount of people that we've been having coming in for all the restrictions due to COVID. But everybody's great spirits, and we're having a great time. I encourage everybody, come to these shows. It's great.
Well, there's all kinds of people here at the expo. You can see the aisles are really wide. They've made it this way specifically to deal with the COVID virus. Each of the dealers has an opportunity to have a face mask and a plexiglass sheet to protect them. It's something to see business at the COVID. And I can tell you that they've come from all over the country. We've come up from Dallas, Texas to shoot video here at the Denver Expo, and I see dealers from all across the country, San Francisco, New York. Everybody wants to trade coins. It's been a long time, and the coin collectors are frustrated because they want to add to their collections, and the dealers need to do business. Neal, you're the sponsor of the Denver Expo. Why do you put this convention on?
It's important to have shows going right now, and it's a regional show, and we're proud to produce it.
How long has it been going on?
It's been going on since 1983.
Oh my goodness, and what was it like dealing with the COVID situation?
It was a lot of hoops to jump through, but the city said we did a good job jumping through all the hoops they put for us to jump through.
And tell me some of the things that you've instituted in terms of the virus.
We had to do extra social distancing. We had to pull tables apart. We expanded to 2 rooms so that we could make enough space for all the dealers to be here. That worked out very well. We expanded aisles to 16 feet plus, which gave us the ability to actually drive cars in and set up, and the dealers really appreciated that. That's not something we've done before.
And why should collectors and dealers come to the Denver Expo?
We have a lot of people from all over the country attend. We have a lot of dealers fly in for the show. You just talk to the dealers and get their feedback. I think people were pretty pleased with the show. They were happy with the sales, and a lot of merchandise transferred hands.
And what kind of things can a collector find here?
You can find bullion, you can find rare coins, paper money, foreign notes, ancient coins, tokens, metals, and my favorite, encased pennies.
And real quick, show us what you look like. All right.
There we are.
Best of luck with the next one.
Thank you, David.
From the American Numismatic Association, working to get tables for the ANA Expo coming up in March of 2021. Yeah, these are silver rounds. There's all kinds of examples of them. You can see the different themes. Koalas. Everybody likes the bear. Chickens. No, these are the zodiac coins, the lunar calendar. Snakes. Every kind of theme you'd want on coin collecting. Especially, it's a great because they're all on 1 ounce rounds. Easy to track the value and definitely fun to collect. Most of the dealers use the gray sheet for pricing. If you want to find out the value of a coin and what it's been trading for recently, you get an issue of the gray sheet. Good publication, put out by CDN Publications. A lot of dealers specialize. This guy obviously is a silver dollar expert. He's got them all slabbed. Oh, there's a little gold coin that's sticking out there. But the nice thing is when you buy a slabbed coin, you know what you're getting. You know the grade. You know the authenticity. And it's a good way to start your collection.
We're from Arvada, Colorado.
All right, and you're here at the Denver Coin Expo.
Yes.
Why have you come to this show?
We love collecting coins, and it's just a fun hobby to do as a family. We love just getting big boxes of coins from the bank, and it's like a treasure hunt. Yeah. We search through pennies, and we search through nickels, and we try to get grab bags of foreign coins and research where they're from. It's just a really good family activity.
And Cayden, how long have you collected coins?
Maybe a year or two now.
Yeah, and what's your favorite part about collecting?
I like looking at the coins and being able to put them inside of the book.
Yeah, what's your favorite series?
I like the 20th and 21st century typesets.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a surgeon.
Good for you. You're going to have to go to a lot of school.
Uh-huh.
All right, you'll make your parents very proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's it like, you guys having to wear a mask? Dad?
I mean, it's fine, you know, like it's a little different and it's hard to hear people, but you know, like the main thing is we're keeping everybody safe.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, the most important thing is just keeping everybody safe, but we can still come to the coin show and have fun.
And how about, or with your other students, do you get to be in school or you're online learning?
Yeah, I go to school 2 days of the week and I'm online the other 5 of the school week.
All right, what's the best part about coin collecting?
Looking at them and getting to find coins just randomly, like in coin boxes and stuff.
Cool. Okay, and we're not supposed to, but why don't you show us what you look like so we can see you for the camera. All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
It's all about finding the dates. These are early Morgan dollars, series from 1878 to 1921. This is what the collectors search for. Morgan dollars and these other ones. All right, Washington quarters. Standing Liberty quarters. People often ask, how do dealers get their coins? Well, they buy them at coin shows. So when you come to a show like this, you've got over 100 dealers or 500 or however many are at the show to go and get a bid on your coins. Offer them to each of the dealers and then sell them to the highest price. And guess what? They'll probably end up on eBay. Hey, Don Kagin.
Yes, sir, Mr. Lisot.
Don, we're here at the Denver Expo. Why have you come to the show?
I've come to this show a few times now. I have a lot of good clients here, and we specialize in Colorado gold coins and currency. And I brought a few with me, and I have clients that like to see the material.
What are the concerns with the COVID virus?
Well, the natural concerns that people have taken the proper precautions, wearing the mask, social distance. We have plexiglass sheets in front of our tables. So, and everybody's been pretty respectful of doing that, and they take your temperature, and you know, and for contract tracing, I guess they take your ID or whatever. So, I feel comfortable enough. This is my first show since February.
Okay.
And it's about 120 tables, I think, and 100 or so other people at a time. And I feel comfortable. I think they've done an excellent job here. They got cameras set up too for security reasons. People have been very nice. I'm happy to be back.
Well, best of show then.
Thank you, David.
All right.
Take care.
Actually, right now, we're looking for shortstop coin usually. And like I said, I use like about 40% of my dollars are. I put a group of toners down here. Bars. Yeah. Bars are going to be around $2, maybe if for like an eagle harden, or 85.
This is pretty cool. It's a 1,000-ounce bar of silver. So at $25 an ounce, that's $25,000 sitting right there. What a cool doorstep that would make. And plus, you can get some Trump bills when you purchase it. There's all kinds of political memorabilia in terms of coin collecting. Again, $25,000 for a bar of silver. Very cool stuff. Once again, boxes and boxes of coins. Fill your hole, fill the coins that you need.
I'm a coin collector and semi-dealer from Southern California.
Well, what's it like here at the Denver Expo?
Oh, it's been great. We had a good day the first day with wholesale, a very nice day the second day with retail trade. Met a lot of good people, a lot of enthusiastic collectors, and I think Neal has done a great job putting it together.
Now, who is Neal and how did he do?
Well, Neal is the guy that runs the show, and I don't even know his last name, but I think he's done a great job complying with all the coronavirus issues and making the thing happen.
What's it been like with the coronavirus?
We're finding a way to make it work, and everybody's adjusted to it fine, and I think this is the way to go. I feel perfectly safe. Everyone's complying with the mask rules, and I think it's good. We've spaced out the tables, and it's good.
What kind of things are selling?
Well, for me, I sell mostly tokens and metals, and I sell some personal catalog books that I put together, and my favorite sale is to get a new collector into a series and sell one of my books with it.
And would you come back to the show?
This is my second time. I'm from Southern Cal, and I will come back, yes.
Take your mask off real quick so we know what you look like.
Bump.
You can always negotiate with a dealer. You get especially when you do a bulk purchase of coins, you get all kinds of things. Always ask gee, what is your best price for this item? And then the dealer will be prone to give you a discount. And if not, if you like the coin, buy it anyway. Well, here's a really cool batch of things. Some fossils and amethyst geodes and all kinds of things, carved turtles. This is one of the many things that you can find at a coin show. It's not just coins, all kinds of historical and collectible items. Here's a deal, 2021 Red Books, hot off the presses, only $10. You know, every collector should have a Red Book. Coming to the Denver Expo, there's all kinds of supplies that you can find. Everything a collector might need. There's 2x2s here. These are the little devices that you can enclose a coin. It's a good way to keep it and store it. And over here are your tubes. If you have rolls of coins or silver, it's a good way to protect them for long-term storage. There's both round tubes and then there's square tubes. And you come along here, and these are called airtights. These are for holding individual coins. This is a great way to, if you want a coin for a pocket piece. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. And here's some stuff. These are for banknotes. This is a way to protect your paper money. And here are coin boxes for storage. Everything you're going to need for a coin collector. And there's different boxes for regular 2x2s, and then there's some for slabs. And this is the green box. This is what the Treasury ships out the silver eagles in. Now they're good and sturdy, so the supply dealer is selling them. You can get a magnifier. And then here's other ways to store your coins, and here are Capital Plastics, and then here's coin books. Here's all kinds of ways to store your coins. And all right, I'm going to turn around slowly and see social distancing. That normally they don't use as much space as they do here. But here's the albums for holding your coins. Here's some great things for state quarters. Oh my gosh, look how pretty they are. You tell me a young person wouldn't get excited about coin collecting if you had one of these. Here's one for state quarters. Again, a great way to entertain the family and be together. At the state quarters, you can collect them from circulation. It's always going to be fun for a collector. Yep, the collectors here. Everybody's finding things they want. Hey, you guys have come here to the Denver Coin Expo. Why have you come to the show?
There's not many shows that are open, and excited to get back up and running and get back on the show circuit again. I'm excited about getting back and getting business going and seeing friends. You know, the biggest part of why we do the shows is to see some of our friends that we have all over the country, and this is part of it. So.
And are you comfortable with the COVID situation?
Oh yeah, I'm not concerned about it. I think it's going to run its course, and we'll get through this, get past it.
Do you think the show promoters have done what they need to protect the public and you guys?
Absolutely.
Of course, yeah.
They've done a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And what kinds of things are selling?
Oh, it's pretty varied, and it's pretty brisk on all the levels, from paper to coins, and a lot of collectibles. high end, low end. It's been pretty brisk here and previous shows that I've been to. It's been pretty brisk.
So you're safe with the COVID and the precautions that
Yes.
they're taking at the shows?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Yeah. We've been to a few shows since things have kind of reopened, and it's been good.
Okay, and cool. How about you take your masks off real quick so we know what you look like? Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Cool stuff.
Now, what are they?
Native copper.
This is native copper from
The upper Michigan Peninsula.
the upper Michigan Peninsula. And it's collected. It's a different way. It's another form of precious metal that people like.
Semi-precious.
Semi-precious, and these are some really cool specimens. This is the kind of thing you find at a coin show, and especially the Denver Expo, because they have all kinds of mining themes. Again, and there's our friend that had it. Ah, there's gold in them dar hills. You can see these coins. Look how expensive gold is. $2,000 an ounce for each gold eagle. If you'd bought them a few years ago, you'd have had a pile of profit. And who knows what gold will go to in the future? It may be just the beginning of the price increase. Come into the show and you've got an old silver dollar, you can see how much they sell for. There's different cases, $33, different tubs of coins, $22. It all depends on the grade and the price of silver. But during this videotaping, silver is about $25 an ounce. Silver dollars contain about 77% of an ounce. And therefore the value. Common dates trade for just a little over the silver value. But if you've got an uncirculated one, then there could be a lot more value.
Adam got us coming, and this is our first year without him. And we love meeting the people. The dealers, the other dealers are just wonderful. It's always a good place to learn things, to share knowledge, to trade information, and meet new people. You know, it's always a wonderful show.
And how's the market during the COVID virus?
Well, in our shop, the coin sales have been in the toilet. I mean, nothing to say, but in the toilet. It's all been strictly gold and silver bullion. Coins like this, until we came here Wednesday, we had only sold like 4 in 6 months. There just is no market for them in our area. And so here, the sales have been a lot stronger than I anticipated they would be. You know, so I'm very pleased with what we're seeing here, and people are really enthusiastic. They're so glad to be out, to be able to look at the coins. And like I said, talking with them is just wonderful.
And if you're able, and would you be willing to share a little bit about Adam?
Adam was our youngest son. And he worked with Aaron and I since the time he was like 12 years old. And we used to have a bookstore and gift shop, and we kind of started moving into coins and bullion. And because I couldn't keep the bookstore and gift shop going, it was just too big. We decided to close it, and Adam came to his dad and says, let's split off the coins and do it. So he set up Denver Gold and Silver Exchange as an LLC. He was a 1/3 partner in the company. And for several years, he just kind of went along, and then all of a sudden, it just clicked for him, and he became super passionate about coins and loved people coming into the store and being able to share his knowledge of what he'd learned and buy and sell, and he was always willing to teach. That's in the past year, we've heard that over and over again. He was such a wonderful person. He was always willing to share his knowledge. He got me going on this. He always steered me in the right direction. He did, and he loved collecting error coins and tokens for transportation and counterfeits. But he has gone through and he looked through mint sets and found error coins in mint sets. He took them to Annex and had them graded. And so a lot of the things that we have in here are error coins that he had found. And that was one of the things that he got to be really good at what he was doing. And Aaron and I had just backed off and let him take over the business. And this was our year to almost entirely retire instead of just being partial. And now we're back being full-time coin dealers again, But it's been hard, and was very difficult coming here.
I'm very sorry. God bless.
Thank you.
What have we here?
This is a $5 bill, and Adam bought a bunch of like 500 bills. And when you have that many bills, you don't have time to go through them piece by piece. So he and the owner came to an agreement, and he found this one in there, and he got to looking, and the serial numbers are mismatched, and it's off center, and then it has an erasure mark through there, which we were told at the mint they put a line through the sheet saying destroy it, but somehow this $5 bill got out. And he did a lot of research on it. He couldn't find any that had all of these errors on it to come up with a figure, but he sent it in to PMG and was waiting for it to come back. And unfortunately, it didn't come back until a month after he had passed away. And so that was one of his finds. And then this one also, which is an obstructed printing error. It was in there also. But this one, the one with the multiple errors, was the one that he was so excited about. And we haven't been able to come up with good figures on what they're worth. We're not sure we're going to sell them, but those are the kinds of things that Adam loved to find, loved to research.
Even the young people are doing deals here. It's all about coin collecting, and no matter how young you are, you can do a deal with coins. Well, we've had a great time here at the Denver Coin Expo. I've walked around the room and talked to all kinds of people and learned how difficult it is from the virus going on, the pandemic. As a matter of fact, Donald Trump was even just diagnosed having COVID himself. So I'm David Lisot here at the Denver Coin Expo, braving the COVID virus to bring you, our CoinTelevision listeners and viewers, really cool things. See you at the next one.